Hey travelers, how's it going? Um, so an interesting thing happened today. I freaked out. Imagine that. I just thought it might be interesting to share a bit of that experience with other people. Um, well, basically, I've been in a very new space. I'm newly single. I just kind of got a new job. Suddenly, the band is just really busy. Started this blog thing. Um, and, I've had a lot of stuff on my mind in terms of trying to be, trying to learn to be more whole. And so there's a lot of like, I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that, I'd like to exercise. Lots of things I really want to do right now. So I noticed in the past week that I've been feeling really freaking crazed, basically. Like there's not nearly enough time to do all the things that I want to do. Like I have to choose between working on a song and going to the gym, or I have to choose between cooking and relaxing. Actually, that's two bad ones because you can relax while you cook. But like today, I chose going to the beach to relax instead of going to the gym to exercise because I wanted to write stuff down and think about things, and you can't really do that at the gym. There's just no time. And the time that I do have, of course, is spent basically avoiding feeling because I'm so stressed out. So when I do have free time, if I'm not like working on a blog post or working on a song or doing responsible person things, or like basic hygiene, that's been slipping. I want to drink, I want to be around people, I want comfort, I want socialization, things like that. And or I'll watch TV, or I'll go out and eat, like all these things that I do to comfort myself and dissociate from my feelings. So a fair amount of that, I mean, not so much going to the beach and relaxing and realigning and being mindful, but things like TV and going out and going to shows and drinking a lot, all that, they clearly only serve to perpetuate the problem that I have too much to do and too little sleep. So I'm thinking about it today, and I'm just like, it's kind of starting to freak out, not the way I used to, but it's still like, yeah, I can feel my pulse going, I can feel my heart rate, that's the same thing. I just feel like tight in my chest. And so, I go to the beach so that I can sort of detox and chill out and hopefully get to a point where my brain stops just, spiraling and rushing and going crazy. And, I'm sitting there trying to get present, sitting there trying to be mindful, trying to get to the point where I'm relaxed. And I've been here for 2 or 3 hours, and I just keep thinking, and it's something I have to do. It's something I want to do. It's fixing instead of feeling, which is something I do a lot. So like I think about my schedule and I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? I need to do something. I need to choose between these things. I need to prioritize. I need to set my schedule. I need to figure out what exactly goes where, what block of time, and make sure that I'm doing enough of each thing because, I can't devote as much time as I want to any one thing, and I really need to figure this out now, and that just keeps coming back into my head. Meanwhile, I'm worried about my job and what to do about that, which I have a really great opportunity, but I want to go back to freelancing so I can have more time to work on music and pursuit of a new career and stuff like that. And that keeps coming back into my head, and then thinking about like breakup, or thinking about like, oh right, I need to get that keychain thing because my chain wallet's broken, or I need to get some batteries so I can weigh myself in the bathroom, or I need to fucking weed the garden, which I've never done since we moved in December. Or it's just like piles and piles and piles of, oh right, I should get back to so and so about that show on the 13th. I gotta ask my bandmates this, I gotta do that. Oh, I should really be writing lyrics for Pluto right now. Oh man, did I really come up here with bugs? But I really wanted to finish that last blog post I started writing. Oh man, I really need to fucking floss my teeth and take a shower, And this just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And I keep trying to basically meditate, be mindful and all that, but I just haven't been able to shake it. So by the end of the whole beach thing, I'm just like, what is wrong with me? You know, like, am I doing this to myself? Is this the Cage of Swords where you are making your own problem? And so I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to stop worrying so much about it. Maybe I'm freaking out because I'm so hard on myself. Maybe it's okay to be stressed. Maybe I should just allow myself to feel this. So I try to feel it, and then I would just immediately think of something else. And I spent the whole day kind of in this like crazed work state where I'm trying to do like 20 different things, and meanwhile I keep getting distracted because I'm stressed out, and I'll like check Facebook and text people, and I feel like by the end of the day, like, I just have this insane amount of information overload, and my brain just keeps going, you know, the monkey mind thing and all, except it's like the monkey mind of the fucking of the future of technology kids, the millennials and all that. So I am okay. I've had much worse, you know. Moments like this would often lead to, you know, a few day bouts of depression and suicidal ideation. And that usually comes more from other hopelessness things, but like overwhelm is not easy for me. And I keep thinking, like, there's plenty of other people in the world who have have like harder jobs and harder lives, and everything in my life right now is a humongous blessing. Everything, everything, everything. It's just that there's too many blessings and there's too much I want to do, and I'm not good at handling that. Like, I need sleep. I need too much sleep. I need like 9 or 10 hours of sleep, or else I'm tired all the time, and that sucks. And I need exercise. There's no time for exercise. See, I'm doing it. This is what's happening. This is it. And I feel I couldn't even handle being at the beach because there's too many fucking people talking at the beach. And my chest gets tight, and all I want to do right now is I want to go to a show and see my friends, because some of my friends are playing and some of my friends will be there, and I just want to stay up late and have drinks and have fun. I also want to just go to a bar and have drinks and order dinner so that I don't have to cook it, even though there's probably food in the house and something I could cook, or I could just go to PCC and get some like healthy pre-made foods. But what I want to do is drink, or I want to watch TV, or I want to be with friends, or I want to get hugs. But what I should be doing is working on songs, practicing for my 2 shows tomorrow and the next day, or working on this blog, or doing a number of other things that I should be doing. I'm doing it again. It's like this, like, I don't know what to call it, obsessive kind of thinking. So as I was leaving the beach, I tried to do 2 things. I tried to figure out the one thing I absolutely needed to do if I was going to be not only responsible, as in like I feel like I'm responsible, I feel good about myself, but like responsible as in the one thing that will make me feel better tomorrow and not hinder my entire life. So that one thing right now is to get sleep, because I can't burn the candle at both ends. I can't stay up late because I cannot push back work again tomorrow. I just can't do that, because I have to go to a show after work. So if I push back work, I wouldn't be getting enough hours in. So the one thing I need to do is get sleep so that I can be in good shape for the next 2 days and the next 2 shows we have. And work. That'd be good, right? Sleep, the one responsible thing. And then after that, I think it's fair to say that the rest is all stuff that I'm deciding is important. I'm either deciding it's important because I want to do it, or I'm deciding it's important because I agreed to do it, or I'm deciding it's important because I think if I don't do it, other people are going to be upset with me, and that's the worst one. That's the one that assumption, they don't fucking care. I mean, generally, you know? I don't need to get this song done before we record. I don't. Like, no one's going to freak out on me. But I worry that they are. So I feel this like intense pressure, and I end up like setting up these like walls all around me that like, oh, I can't do this because of that, or if I don't get this done, you know, so and so will be upset or whatever. And so I decided to sleep, and I could do anything I want in between now and then. And I think this is going to work, because the first thing I thought was like, okay, well, then I could go out to have a drink and eat if I wanted to, but it would have to be an early night. So it would have to be locally. It would have to be in my neighborhood and with a close friend who is here. Or I could go home and I could either read or work on a blog, or I could watch fucking Doctor Who or like fucking Sherlock and crush on boys. I could watch something with Ewan McGregor in it if I want. I could even get fucking, 2 little mini bottles of wine and have my thing. Do whatever I want as long as I'm in bed by like 10, which is like 2 hours from now. That's giving me a lot of time. I think this is gonna work. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I do not have it all figured out. I have come a long way, maybe in the past I would have just flipped out. I mean, all week I've just been just going out and then staying out crazy late because, someone texted me and they're like, oh, let's do this crazy thing. And I'm like, yeah, let's do this crazy thing. I'm already too drunk to drive. Let's do this. I can't do that every night. I shouldn't be doing that at all. Don't do that, kids. No drunk driving. Yeah. And I just talked a lot, but I think I needed to say that. I needed to get all that out, and maybe someone will find it useful. Sleep. And self-forgiveness, self-compassion. And most important of all, cutting scope. Cut your commitments. If you're freaking out, you gotta take something out. If you can. That was a bug in my mouth. You gotta take something out. If you can. Especially if you're the only one who cares. Especially if you're the only one who's like freaking out about it. It's like advice, right? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Love you guys. Best of luck.